Hello, 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 hello. Is everybody hearing me? Can you hear me? Ooh. Is my... Oh, never mind. Oof. My, give me a sec. Just give me a sec. I know I just gave... I know you gave me like 10 minutes, but please, give me a sec. Oh, what else am I supposed to do? Give me a sec. Just trying to find a song. Oh, yeah. I was... Technically, I'm supposed to be streaming daily. I just didn't stream for so long because I was procrastinating. Your girl was procrastinating. Yes, 3Bob. And also because things kept getting in the way. They kept overlapping my stream time. I think starting here would be fine. Oh, my bad. 1 second. I forgot I had to screen share. So embarrassing. That's okay. Oh, man. Oh. I also Put that in my mind, said to take a step up. Oh my god, I'm gonna pretend that never happened. Ha 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 ha. Heavy in my mind, can you get the heck up? I need rest now, got me bummed out. And tonight, I gotta keep on. I worry that I wasted the best of me, but you don't care. So your girl is gonna continue racking her brain over what the hell to do. It's so crazy because even both versions, I'm actually gonna make it bigger. For both versions, right? I'm gonna put these two because I haven't even worked on that part yet. I feel the exact same way about both of these. And that's not a good sign. I mean, it's a good design, but it's not to the point where it's like, okay, I can focus on something else and I can focus on the accessories. The silhouette isn't the problem. It's more of like the vibe that I'm getting from the character. It's not giving me any like excitedness. Like I don't feel excited about it. So it's back to the drawing board. We still have our Millinote. We still have our Millinote board here. So I think I'm gonna try to look at my board a lot more and see what the heck I can do with this to make it improve. And we're gonna do all that work on the new one because it's just so much more work to copy and paste certain elements. I'd rather just draw it out, to be honest. And it costs a lot of layers to be. It does cost a lot of layers. But there are still some elements that I want to keep. I still want to have like this puffy sleeve there. I still want to have the corset with the pins. I still want to try out how I'm gonna work with this skirt. Maybe might be a bit much, but what if you also gave her arm warmers? I was also thinking of that, which is why in the meme that I had sent you, she had like long sleeves, even after the puffiness. Like it was gonna be like, imagine this is connected and doesn't have a white spot on it. Like right after the bow, it was gonna be like these arm sleeves that she has, and it was gonna be tattered like this. And she was gonna have. I still want to keep this. That I still want to keep. I do want to keep this and this. So she's gonna have her collar regardless. Like that's like that's a no-brainer. Uh, I kind of want to keep this just to see what I can do with it. It was like a small change, so I wouldn't have expected you to notice. The finger thing is a must for sure. Yeah, I feel like that finger thing kind of like that part excites me because I'm just like, yeah, I like that. Okay, now it's time for new baby girl. So now what I'm gonna do, instead of just lazily putting the skirt over to the old design, I'm actually just going to just take parts from each and every single one of them and rework them on this new body right here. So one of the things when I was looking at the drawing, I realized that my character looks a little too much like Ellen. Like she has a lot, like her silhouette is too much like Ellen. Her chest area design is too much like Ellen. So I'm wondering, how am I going to kind of keep some of that design but also change it in a way where it's like it's not too much. You should try to bring in the design more stuff similar to the finger accessory. Yeah, I'll try to see what I can do in this stream. I have until 5, and I'll actually end the stream at 5 because my family wants to watch a movie, and they said that they watch it right after I finish my stream. So that will be the go-to. So I started with the skirt here. You can love yourself. into a ghost town. Show me everything we built so I can tear it all down. Down, 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 down. Don't you tempt me. Wasn't meant to stay. With the puffy shoulder sleeves, yeah. But one thing about the shoulder sleeves is that they are transparent, so that was one of the things. Like, that's the reason why I'm still keeping the puffy sleeves, because I made the sleeves transparent, like have like a sheer, not sheer. I think sheer is the word, but I'm not too sure. But it is a little bit translucent. And I actually still want to keep the bow, because but the bow will also part. Also noticed that from the meme. Yeah. I like the design of the bow, but maybe I could put it somewhere else. Like, it could possibly be at this point. And I feel like that would actually be a lot better. So I can tear it all down. I kind of want to keep the spikes. But maybe I could try to... probably because it's both puffy sleeves and same long length for the skirt messes up the silhouette. Could try giving her shorts and shorten the skirt even more. Making them more like accessories. Kind of like idle shorts are. Oh yeah. I actually did it shorts here. And then it's like a skirt. Like a razor skirt right here. She kind of almost reminds me of a Disney princess. But I'm wondering if I want to double the... or end up giving her back the fur that she had. And then the spikes are in that as well. Okay, maybe not. From the start. I guess the fur could help with adding sharper things, but you can try both on different layers. Yeah, I'll do. I could try. Have to get this off my chest. I'm telling you today. I talk to you. I could bring back the fur coat that I had before. Confess I loved you in the sun. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Y'all don't really know, but like, this is my husband for real, for real. Y'all just. But I'll let y'all listen to him, I guess. I guess. Push up on something, give me close. Let your body making noise. You already know. The candle. Uh, but instead of piercings, I gave her needles. I did notice that. Uh, uh. I'm wondering how I could rework it. I'm wondering how I could rework it. Sorry that I'm yawning. Could have sworn I woke up fully, but apparently not. Next to you. Wasn't the collar something from the pit, or do I remember the lore wrong? Yeah, the collar is something from the pit. In this one I had her redecorated with stickers. Um, and in both of them the chain should be broken. That's for like a symbolism thing. Standing next to you. I actually don't hate the beret. Not too bad. I could add like a star. I know the truth is gonna perfume and grow. No more than you. I understand the symbolism with also her still having it show her still being affected by it, but why did she keep it? Well, for one, so that she never forgets her roots. The second one is throwing it away seemed in the moment, in the time that she was thinking of it, throwing it away seemed more like running away and not actually embracing it and confronting it. While it was a messed up thing that happened to her, she turned out for the better. Before, when she was kidnapped in the pit, she was very sheltered. She was living that mid-class life. She was very sheltered. Her parents constantly showered her and things. I gave you the second draft. I didn't give you the first ones, which is why you don't know much about her mid-class life and the much more about the rumor about the pure blood and the mixed blood. Yeah, basically she's owning it. She's basically saying no one's keeping me chained uh anymore. This is my own thing. The only person who's holding the chain is me now. So she owns herself, pretty much. Perfume regret. I'm actually quite liking seeing how these fare. They fit? Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I think I'm actually quite liking this. Even if she keeps a collar, I can see her potentially changing the chain itself to accessorize it more. Though that could then remove the free from chains, but you could make the collar bigger to differentiate even more from Ellen. Then people would still wonder what that's about to then find out about Laura's stuff. The problem with the making the chain bigger is that um, it would cover her face, and then that would kind of her hair is already in her face. Having her mask in her face is too much. Honestly, if I had to really choose, it would be this chain that I'm referencing from. Uh, I'm just keep drawing it differently, to be honest. Just in different sizes, but that's the perfect size and the general idea of what I want it to look like. Thinking more covering the chin, but yeah. Quite fast and we run. Running back to the strip club. I'm never going back, never going back. No, you can't make me. I just do it mine. All I've got is these broken clocks. I ain't got no time, just burning time. Still love, still love, still loving, still love, still loving, still love, still love. Nothing but love for love, nothing but love, nothing but love. All that I've got, pieces and pages, talking a lot. Sorry, think I forgot. Oop. What layer is this on? Oh, okay. How much is on this layer? That's not bad. Won't get past the line. I ain't had a smoke in about 2 days now. Been about. Why you still talking about me like you don't? You gon' make me. Where people keep the needles in. Oh yeah. I was actually thinking of putting the buttons here as well. Never you easy. I just do it mine. All I've got is these broken clocks. I ain't got no time, just burning down. Still love, still love, still love, still love. Can't be even just. I don't wanna do. Talking a lot. Sorry. Think I forgot. You love me. You love me. You love me. You love me. I'll look up references for scissors later. Mother truck. I'm gonna just have to say zipper. Ugh, my stomach hurts. Ugh, a bear instead of a bone. I think, yeah, that should make more sense. Not actually have it be sort of like the logo. So I can't even remember if that's the actual. Yeah, that's about right. I did a little visible. Oh, I already have a design for the logo. But thank you though. Okay. Yes, only because it's like black and white. Uh, I have a colored version of it on a different canvas. But I probably have to change its colors to something a bit darker. Billionaire, so if I don't end up doing a grizzly bear, I can make a polar bear. We'd finally have the wee bear bears come, right? I love the fact that people like ZZZ players are also wee bear bears fans. It's so funny to me. I didn't think that'd be like such a cool crossover. Houdini. Okay, that's good. Oh my lord. Oh. I didn't think I'd cook this fast. I didn't think I'd cook this fast. In the mood. Yeah. Out of my mind. In the mood. On me to be my bone. Don't you know I lose count when you're not next to me. Can't you see I lose count when you're not next to me? Problematic, problems. When you're not next to me. Now she looks like a seamstress. Then I'm gonna add the cloth thing. Next to me. Thought about you way too much. Yes. couldn't put your pencil out of touch. One day I was dreaming about you. Today, today. Oh, baby, I was getting bored. Duh. Friday, you were out there in the cold. 'Cause you were moving too slow. Sometimes I'm still right. Seems close enough. But you've been so hard to touch. Thought about you way too much. Thinking us. But you've been so hard to touch. You couldn't remember, but you've been so hard to touch. But you've been so hard to touch. Come up with a different story. It's something I ain't heard before. Please one time. If I ever call again, don't just ignore. Still. Woo! You couldn't, but you missed the one touch. I've been here for days. Who's this whisper? Tell me that I'm get away. I know they'll be to find me soon. Used to be held by you. Talking about your eyes. Used to sing about being free, but to find me soon. But my Stockholm syndrome's in you. Yeah, I fell for you. Baby, look what you've done to me. Baby, look what you've done now. And there's no one else. you've done to me, baby. Oh. I like it, I like it, I like it. Wrote down some possible stuff for Bear. I'm gonna send him in the DMs. Okay. Lie to me. I testify for you. I do that thing one time second I testify for you. I thought I like you. I got it. Hide your body as long as you're dreaming about me. Just for you and now. Better truth, I look better under you again. How can I? I can't just. You think it's some class was written, like in the friendship ones. I can see them asking for advice on, and also hope the sibling can have to save more money because of Fury, of course. Modest, looks approachable, cute, tremendously blunt, good helper, open choice. Lint roller because they take care of the shop. Always ready to work. Energetic, makes them more approachable. I think that's pretty good, actually. Thinking of it, adding fur on Percy also can help giving the... How much fur? I've already given her a fur coat. Just trying to be everything. I could give for around the. This feels more like Russia now. Much as I love this song, not too much to jam to it though. Ooh, Met with the fur you edit already. Does look more Russian though. Thinking of it, did you have any general idea for a country inspo wise? Kind of like catch sex finish. So crazy because I did not. Well, no, I had Australia in mind, but when I looked up Australian street fashion, Pinterest or Google wouldn't give me anything. It literally just looked like regular clothing that I saw on the street. I'm looking it up. I'm gonna do Fashion Week from Vogue. All night long, watch me in my dreams. Had me losing my mind. Insidious. I never represent you. Came to the road, at least I got the color palette correct though. That's a plus. Came to the road, I'm $1 million baby. Don't let me. Boom, 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 boom. So crazy because I know Bellabog was supposed to give like a Russian-esque, but when I'm looking at all the characters, they give anything but Russian. It does give Russian, but it also gives, I don't know. A taste. What is this taste that I'm tasting? It's sophistication. Yeah. Num 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 num. Hmm. Then again, her accent isn't necessarily. I mean, I wanted it to be Australian, but would the Australian accent be a little too different from what she looks like? I think maybe the color palette will actually support that. It could support it. Hmm. Wanted the price tag to be there. You keeping the price tag of her own boutique? Talk about Lexi. Yeah. Before it was her barcode when she was a slave. Um, but I think I'll just have it be the price tag of what she's wearing. Yeah, the price tag of what she's wearing. And if I wanted to add her glasses. That's right, girl. Every time we do, you get this kind of rush. Let me see. Wow. It's two on her face. But I do get the gist of what I'm trying to do. And let me kiss you. Gotta keep these glasses on a separate layer. And then I could switch between the glasses. I'm also trying to see how it looks without the fur. Okay. Okay, that bit of the playable part though. I don't know how to make a kit, so yeah, I just try to choose weapon and class element. I'm not sure yet. What did you choose? Some more, with some more thought process insight. Okay. Class rupture, since it goes, ignores defenses, has more. Okay. Huge. I want to see you defend by huge blunt weapon. Can defend with weapon, and even if they're smaller, they still break Barathyron. Which would explain why they're not a DP as agent. Show they're a jack of all trades. So a rupture support. I think that's pretty good. And she would work well with Percy since Percy works around stun. Someone who could work with penetration would help her not only deal more damage but stun the enemies with higher crit rates. So it's pretty good. Defense agent like every Barathyron so far. Okay. But working on a defense ignore for enemies, and so penetration and lowering defense for enemies, I believe. Is that what you had in mind? Again, plus they're a defense agent, but yes. This razor is so big. Why is it so big? Thought it would have been more of a DPS since it ignores defense. Also because there's not a DPS in the faction yet. Oh, that is right. Percy is a sub DPS. She's not like a full blown DPS. She's still more like a support DPS, if anything, since she's just helping with the stunning and then the damage increase as well, for both her and her teammates, and just like the smallest amount of anomaly, but mainly on stun and re-stunning numbers. Then you have another defense agent. Survivability will still deal damage because they have sheer force, which ignores defense. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, I was also thinking that, like, when it, like, rolls on the enemies, basically, like, taking off the lint would be the enemy's, defense. I was thinking of that. How do you guard against that? It would be like guarding like a boulder. You can try, but it's gonna hurt anyway, right? And then you have your character ignoring their defense and practically just mauling them, and then I'm no better because then Percy goes in and then just stuns them. So yeah, they have no chance, absolutely no chance. And then Frankie could be the DPS, just dealing damage. The first DPS, Big Boo. Beat. Body. Next to my shoulder and mine. I don't know who it is. Do I look like him? Like him? Like him? Like him? Dead Bad Boutique, aka Assault and Battery. Not literally. Affection, attention, protection. How good is something that I never. I would never judge you. Say anything to like him, like him, like him. Mama, she's I don't know who he is. My mom, she said, cause I don't know who he is. My mom, she said, cause to look. I like the spikes on the bows and fur. On the bows and fur. Oh, thank you, thank you. Ceilings, plaster. Can you just make it move faster? Lovely to be sitting here with you. You're kinda cute, but it's raining harder. My shoes are now full of water. Lovely to be singed on with you. It's kinda cute, but it's so true. Looking cool so far, from being similar to Ellen to looking like Ellen's employer. Thank you, thank you. It means I achieved it. Movie I've seen before. Bed sheets, no clothes. Touch me like nobody else does. Lovely to just lay here with you. You're kinda cute, and I would say all of this, but I don't wanna ruin the moment. Lovely to sit between comfort and chaos. But it's over, and you're driving me home, and it kinda comes out as I get up to go. You kiss me in your car, and it feels like the start of a movie I've seen. But it's not real, and you don't exist. And I can't recall the last time I was kissed. It's me in the car. Feels like of a movie I've seen before. But it's not real, and you don't exist. And I can't recall the last time I was kissed. How can I tell if I'm in the right relationship? Aren't you really supposed to know this? In your bones. I don't know. Then this interaction I've been thinking about for life. Wonder if you're thinking about it too. Wonder if you know that that's feelings inspiring. Judging me like I am right now. I don't care. I'd rather tell the truth and make it worse for you. Refuse to shine. Baby, would I still be a lover? Would you want me there? The moon went dark tonight. And if it all ended tomorrow, would I be the one? And you're mine, you're mine, you're mine. And if it all ended tomorrow, would you be the one on mine? Ah, I love that song so much. Ah, I love it. Yes. Game Theory came out with the new FNAF theory. Let's go! Ah, another thing to watch later today. Yes, the Bob. Today's a good day. Now all I need is Corey to update. All I need is for Corey to update and everything will be A-okay. Trust. Oh yeah. Bing, 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 bing. I could. She been my queen since we were 16. We walked the same, we dreamed the same dreams, alright. Yeah, huh, alright. Okay. Her dad calls me son, alright. Alright. I know, I know, I know for sure. Everybody wanna steal my girl. Everybody wanna take her away. Couple bit in a whole wine. Find another one 'cause she belongs to me. Everybody wanna steal my girl. Everybody wanna take her away. Couple bit in a whole wine. Find another one 'cause she belongs to me. She belongs to me. And every jaw drops when she's in those jeans, alright. Alright. The world doesn't turn white. Alright. No, I know for sure. Everybody wanna steal my girl. Everybody wanna take her away. Couple bit in a while. Find another one 'cause she belongs to me. Everybody wanna steal my girl. Everybody wanna take her away. Couple bit in a whole wide world. Find another one 'cause she belongs to me. She knows that I never let her down before. The final splash art is supposed to do. This is just the pose. The splash art I'm gonna do is. Gotta find another pose that rivals this one. Cause I know I'm pretty attached to this one, but no, I'm not gonna use this one for the hard way. For the splash art. It's gonna be a different one. Would I look to find this? Thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome. I'm currently designing a Zenless Zone Zero OC, which you could probably tell from the title. I didn't need to say that. But yeah. So far we're doing pretty good. So far we're doing pretty good. Hiro has been helping me out with suggestions. You could also help me out with suggestions if you would like, but I I'm liking what we're doing so far. I'm liking what we're doing so far. I'm not gonna lie. Just trying to figure out the main thing when it comes to designing is not going overboard, not going to the point where you're just like, okay, maybe this is way too much, but you don't know which. It's like painting. Like if you're trying to paint something, but then you do way too many strokes and like, oh, now I hate it. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Currently, I like it, but I'm trying to make sure that I avoid doing too much. I actually didn't read law. I was looking at the video, completely blind the rest. Let's go. Trust, I also do the exact same thing. I'm like, ooh, pretty, and then click. Don't even read nothing. Ugh, trust, we've all been there, all been there. Don't ever look back, don't ever look back. Let's see how... Oh? Don't ever look back. Oh, okay. Studs on the shorts? No, they're buttons for like the... There's like a button on the... where the button should be. I felt like studs on the shorts would have been a little too much because I didn't want the focus to be on the shorts. I wanted it to be kind of like a little bit in the... wanted the skirt to be more of the focus and not the shorts. Because I feel like if I design the shorts, then it's like, okay, maybe there's a lot going on in that area. So I wanted to like position like something a little bit bland against detail and then detail against bland, like alternating, so that it doesn't feel way too much when you're looking at the character. It just feels enough. You're just like, oh, that's a really good design, and they're clearly detailed. I can't amount to the beautiful, beautiful Japanese and Chinese artists that make their art, and it's like, I zoom in. I know you're not supposed to zoom in. I know you're not supposed to zoom in because then it shoots confidence. But I zoom in to see every stroke that they did. I'm just like, okay, nice, all right. And it's so crazy because a lot of the times when it comes to tutorials, they'll tell you no one's going to be zooming in and looking at your art. So don't focus too much on the details. They didn't account for me. They didn't account for me. Like studs, and I was like, studs on the no, I wouldn't do that, Sarah. That's insane. That's insane. No, you're good. But they didn't account for me. They didn't account for me because I zoom into the last pixel to see everything. But that shouldn't deter anybody from making art. That should. I'm just a really passionate observer and observant studier. Okay, I love observing through my eyes, because how I study, how to explain this. So I don't do a lot of perspective study, even though I should. The last time I did a perspective study, actually, oh, where was that? Pretty sure it should be around here somewhere. Oh, this was the last perspective study that I did. Forgot what day it was. No one was zooming. Be taking the magnifying out already. No, literally, nobody was zooming. Nobody would look. Me like looking at the biggest pixel ever. Yeah, that's me. I'm the outlier. But yeah, this was the last perspective study that I did. Didn't do too bad. Not too advanced, but just enough. But how I study is by staring at things for a very unnaturally long period of time. Uh, and then I guesswork how they did what they did. Thank you, thank you. I try with the perspective. I try. I guesswork how they did it, and then I put the steps in my head of how I could achieve that same effect. And with me thinking of the steps, it's like I'm programming my hand to do that process when I get to the tablet. So it's like when you're programming a route for a robot to make in a maze. That's pretty much how I do for my brain to my hand. So that's how my brain works. I know it's weird. It's definitely kooky, but oh yeah. When a lot of the silhouettes that I use, especially if I'm going to darken it and then try to make what I'm trying to say sound cool, I will go into Procreate and then do whatever I need to do. But usually I've been using like transparent backgrounds from Google. It's been so handy, but it's been a little bit annoying only because I have to scroll to find a picture that's like in HD 4K quality, but also still have a transparent background. It's a bit hard to find those, but I was able to find them. Usually they're like they should be one of like the first things that you see, but sometimes you gotta scroll and then go through all the other pics. Oh man. Alright, so it looks fine without the coat. So let's see, with the coat on. Okay, we get a little something. Definitely busy up there compared to the bottom, which I feel like that should be my next focus. And then the glasses. Not me simping for my own character. Oh, I need help! I need help! I need serious help. I need serious help. But she's so hot! Like, she's so hot! She's so nice. I only added the glasses because the glasses will only be relevant when she does her ultimate. And then after, you know how when Evelyn, she takes off her jacket, it stays off until like she puts it back on when you do her ultimate again. I want it to be where the first ultimate that she does, she puts on her glasses, very fashionably, of course. She puts on her glasses and then she makes like a sort of like a web thing, so she bounces off the web, but every time she bounces off, she uses like the fissures to teleport to each way to make it to every enemy. And then at the end, she does like this Persona 5 move where she pulls the string and then it slices through all her enemies. And then it's like that whole blood splatter, like the black blood splatter and like the red background. I love Persona 5. I love Persona 5. Yes, she does step on the glasses mid-ult. You're in my brain. She steps on the glasses mid-ult. And so the next time she does the ult, you can see her squinting like, oh, how do I see them now? So yeah, and then she has to take out a new pair after. More sharp and flashy just to add the eccentric character. I was thinking that as well. I'm wondering. But I'll focus on the glasses later. I'll focus on glasses later. Because if I focus too much on the glasses, I'm gonna like do way too much. Dog, can she not bring the glasses? Well, she's not focusing on the glasses. That's the thing. It's so funny because I kind of do the exact same thing with my phone. Like, I would just randomly drop it if I forget that it's in my hand. If I'm holding my phone, right, for a long period of time, eventually my brain will forget that it's in my hand. And so it'll be wondering, why is my hand so cramped up? And then it'll release and let go. So then my phone drops and I'm like, oh, dang, my phone. So it's actually based on a real life experience that I suffer with every day. So yeah, she has to suffer with it too. So yeah, like after the last before they fall, she tries grabbing them and then steps on them. Yeah, it's so funny. You just see her just kind of sulk and be like, "Oh, I have to buy, I have to get a new pair." Like they fall and she steps on them. It's the animation, and when she ends the old, yeah, I think it'll be like right when she walks away to pull the string. You see the glasses are not on her face, and like the last step that she takes, you'll see like crack, like how they do it in comics, and like the glass is shattering from her heel stepping on the glasses. And then I guess like kind of like a reaction to that, like a split second reaction to that. Oh, my brain. I'm just thinking about it, just like wow, 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 wow. I hope that the lessons do not break though. Those are expensive. Yeah, they break. Yeah, they break. Oh. Man. So I like it even with the jacket on. Even though I still feel like it's a bit busy. But I think if I balance it out at the bottom, it might not look too much to me. So that is my next goal. Yeah, I like the buttons on here. She's so cool. Okay, now crazy how we're only on layer 38. Wow. Only layer 38. The last one, I kept maxing out on my layers. I think in the last one, when I was... Let's see. Oh yeah, it's right here. How many times did I max on my layers on this one? I think maybe it's because it's a smaller, because I did square. That's probably why. I think I should... it's a lot of layers. Yeah, it's a lot, because... yeah, that's a lot of layers. That's A-okay. That's okay. It was way too many times I had to do that. Way too many times. No 3 Bob. I have a general idea on what pose I'll do, and now I'm writing down basic intros for the design itself, though I don't know how to add their bluntness other than with the weapon. Well, you could have it where, like, it's like a funny gimmick where she's not blunt about whether someone can or can't afford something. So, like, when someone comes in her shop and just, like, she's not rude about it, but it's just like when the person tries to make it seem like they can't afford it, she's just like, let's be for real. Like, let's be so for real. Or when she's suggesting certain clothes, she could be blunt about that. Like, well, I think you should wear this, it'll bring out this and that, da da da. And like nice quips here and there. We're just like, eh. How to say this without being rude. But yeah, she has great communication skills. But when she's honest, like, she's super honest. A lot of layers. You didn't see how many I use the door, how many times I have on my PC. Thinking they'd be blunt with the suggestions. Yeah. Oh, I kind of like this. And she's just like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Love this song. I love this song so much. Oh, we only have 10 minutes left. Dang. No, it doesn't. I'm gonna like this. No. Being blunt with looking at someone knowing they can or cannot afford it is funny as hell, especially because I see them being right 100% of the time, right? People like, be self-real, you're gonna be broke after this. If this world was mine, I'd take this. Alright, I need to figure out how I'm gonna protect her kneecaps. That's something I have to figure out. This do you let 'em cheer? It's wanna kumbaya, not this world. Concrete flowers grow, heartache, she only do what she know. Weekends, get it poppin' on the low. Better days coming for sure. If it was up to me, I wouldn't give this nobody no sympathy. I'll take away the pain, I'll give you everything. Yeah, they're not mean, they don't do it maliciously, they're just like that. They just gotta like that. Baby, you start strike pose when I'm with you, everything. Takes a look at you and somehow knows how many zeros you have or how many zeros are missing in your bank account. Just squints and just like, you have $3 in your account. Be so for real. Heartache, she only do what she knows. Anything, sure. If it was up to me, I would. Actually, I don't hate it. It's surprising that I actually thought I would. I just wanna see you, wanna see. I can't love, trust you, love you, I won't waste your time and tell you, just so I can turn you on, I won't make you say no. I'm not even tripping, I was just enough. I'm not even settled down, I'ma show you I'm a pro. I'ma take my time and tell it all, just so I can turn you on. Baby, weekends, get it poppin' on the low. Better days coming for sure. Say a different number so people really think they know how much money people have somehow. If this world were mine, I cannot. I'ma get twisted. I'ma mix it. This what you came for? Could be a reason of intrigue for going to the shop. Like, go there and somehow this guy will guess your bank account amount. Just forms a line. And the person would be like, what is going on? Why is there so much noise? Then the character would be like, well, they're trying to have me guess the bank account. You're all broke! Go home! And so we and watch the world pass us by. How do we sit quietly? So are we. I said the joke's on you, the joke is on me. But you don't have to ask directly or they're not gonna say. It has to happen organically. Yeah. Help us see advertisement part of their character, I guess. He got friends for all of my friends. We ain't leaving till we say when. But we will remember this thing. Hey, hey. Hey. Okay. I never worry. Life is a journey. I just wanna enjoy the ride. Then I could bring over the I'm gonna actually. It's okay. Time. Do I have that on separate layer? Yes, I do. I'm a genius. I love when I do genius things. So, how do we say quietly and watch the world pass us by? Peace. So, can't you see the night starting? And we gon' get it wild and crazy. Yeah. Yes. When they meet someone new, that's the first thing they do. Meeting Faith and Bear, 3000, 30,463. What? Don't worry about it. Sorry. Don't worry about it. Imagine she says the amount they owe for their electricity bill. They'd be like, huh? Like, nothing, of course. Nothing. So, how do we sit quietly and watch the world pass us by? How do we sit quietly and watch the world pass us by? Somehow they guess the negatives too. Thanks to Nicole and somehow know if Nicole is negative or in the positive. She's always in the negative. There's no reason so positive. She's always in the negative. First look knows how much you have in your bank account. Second look knows if you owe money to someone. Third look knows how much you owe. I'm just imagining it's like so goofy. It was like it's normal, then her eyes widen, and then it widens even more. It's like, oh. Nicole playing Faith in since it passed a lot of time. They didn't remember the exact number, and the bear passes there and says, Nicole, I know you know damn well you still owe them 3,000. You know damn well you still owe them 3,000. Let's be so for real. At this point, I'm just adding lines to add lines. Let me stop being goofy. My heart skips a pizza. We would have been by now. Sing what you wanna sing, cause it's right now. Okay, it is 5 o'clock. I have to stop here. I have to stop. When they're blunt, do they have a kind of mean, at times disgusted face, or the usual kind face? But because both are really funny. I think it should be if they're denying it, it's like a disgusted face, like be so for real. But if it's just like genuinely just telling them, I think it should be like the kind face. Or she could like only give the disgusted face to Nicole. Alright, so it is 5 p.m. I have to stop. Even though I do want to continue on. But I must go. I must go. My family's waiting on me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are literally the love of my lives. We're married, but you just don't know yet. I truly thank God for this wonderful day that I've had and you guys' support. I would not be here without you guys. This is... Nicole did nothing wrong. She just can't pay the money back. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing and blessed day. Thank you for those who tuned in, came in and watched, commented. You guys are honestly so great. You're so great. I love you guys. If I had 24 hours, I would go all day. I would go all day. Praising you guys. This is me, and I have to leave. But I will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. So don't miss me too much. This is me. I'm Yuxi, and I'm out. Bye bye.